Discord. I just need to wait for the stream to actually go live so then I can grab the share of it.
I guess YouTube doesn't need one just because if they're subscribed, they get it anyways.
Yeah, we're live, so people will see it. And we are good. I'm waiting for YouTube to finally catch up and say we're live. But today we're going to be doing the, I guess, fulfilling the rest of the list. Bean is going to be here, by the way. So I know we missed his the other day, but he said he'll be here for the stream.
Sounds good.
So we will do that. There you go. Finally. To refresh the page like 47 times. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Here's this. Alright, you can see everything, so we're set on that front. They can hear you, so we're set on that front. That's kind of it. Alright, welcome everyone to the stream. Whoever is going to be here, that is. We're going to be going through more account reviews of everything that's going on. I also do want to let everyone know there's going to be a lot of scratching in the background on my end, and that is because someone's working on the roof right now. So, yeah, timing is great on that one. What's up, Noctum? Good morning or evening. It is morning for us, so good morning in the evening to anyone else who it is evening. Bean, hello. Still making adjustments. That's fine. That's fine. Take your time. Well, we're usually chilling out here for a minute anyways. And if you're not done immediately by the time we're ready, then we'll just, we can jump into someone else's first and then go into yours second. But Rift, where were we in the account review from last time? I don't think Rift is here anymore. Bro died. I don't know what happened.
Sorry. Sorry. I had to mute my mic because I have this cough still, okay? And it's one of those coughs where you will cough at any given moment, kind of uncalled for, because it's like that frog in your throat that's just the slight tickle, and you know what I'm saying, Vixen? Probably
no,
not.
but
Okay, all right. Hopefully someone out there maybe resonates. I don't know. Anyways, that's what was going on.
Gotcha.
I think besides Bean, since I know now that he's here, we're gonna be going over his. I think we left off with Cram VT.
Yes. Okay.
In the list, at least. I don't know what DMs you have.
Yeah.
That maybe change that, but as far as the list goes, that's where we are.
Gabs is going today for the account review. We already did Night Fury. I think we did Luke. Yeah, we did Luke. We did Cosby. Who is this? Okay, that's the only thing, is that in streamer mode on Discord. Hold up, let's disable it.
Hello, Aura. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream.
Ooh, okay.
It's gonna be a lot of fun, and hopefully today we can get through all of these.
Oh, Noctum, this is you. Okay. So whenever we do Noctum, or whenever Kyra comes up, we have another one of those as well. Okay. Okay, so nothing. Okay, so I don't think you sent anything in the account review sections. Okay, so I gotta. This was other than 25 on 610. So actually, you should be after Capizzle. Such a
Pizzle.
interesting name.
That's fun to say.
Yeah, it's just fun to say. It's just a fun name, Capizzle. Anyways, yeah, but we'll start. Yeah, like you said, we'll start with Cramity. Well, we're gonna start with Bean. Actually, no, we'll start with Cramity, just because it's a quick UID and we can go through it, and we'll give Bean some extra time, and then, if need be, and then we'll go to Bean, and then we'll go on through the rest of the list.
Makes sense. Hi, Edward. Hi,
Never
excuse
mind.
you.
I'll see
Something you
myself
wish to
out.
report?
God, what are you talking
Go
about,
on.
Constable?
You have my
I'm so
undivided
confused.
attention.
Roof maxing, yeah, quite literally. Thankfully, it's not going on too crazily right now.
Yeah,
They're
grinding.
literally right above me.
They're grinding the domain right above Vixen.
You're probably mad they're not getting any good 5 stars like I do. Meaning I don't get good 5-star artifacts. Oh, Rift. Actually, you know what? Now that we're doing this, I'll show you guys the stream so you guys can actually see the game. This was just kind of our beginning screen. But Rift will be somewhat happy about this.
Oh.
In game.
Who did you build today? Or yesterday?
My catching is kind of built.
That's my boy.
She's on light of foliar incision at level 60, so once I have her at level 90, she's gonna be kind of cracked.
Yeah, she's kind of built.
Honestly, it's just her talents.
Every person who streams has to have a person working on their roof at some point in their career.
Of course.
It's canonical. You know, it's just part of how it goes. If you don't have someone working on the roof at some point,
While you're
I don't know if
streaming
you can call yourself
specifically.
a streamer. I really think it's part of the job.
I think I've made it. I think I've made it, guys.
We've made it.
I think
Well, I
I
haven't
finally
made
got
it
there.
yet, so yeah, I don't have anyone working on my roof, so I am not him.
Tough. But also keep in mind her talents. Dog. Not good at all. No bueno. But she's C3, so once I get to C4, that's like the big one. That's kind of nice, but also she's not on a 4-piece Thundering Fury. So, because I had no Thundering pieces. So I've been grinding, what is it called? My brain's dead. I've been grinding Marshal Say again. And I'm just strongboxing this set. But surprisingly, I got a crit circlet first, which that was kind of crazy. And I think this feather is better than this feather.
Aura asks, how do you get one of the talents to be blue? I'm wondering what it is and what it does.
Okay, so when you go here in your constellations, you look here, in your usually your C3 and your C5 increase your normal attack talent, your skill talent, or your burst talent. Usually with earlier characters, so pre-Fontaine characters, it's only going to be the skill and the burst. But now that we've seen like some different changes with like Fontaine characters, it can be the normal attack talent. But basically, only these 3 talents can be like increased beyond the normal. And so catching here, it would normally be 5-5, but she's got a +3 because her C3 gives her a +3, increases the level of Starboard Sword, which is that burst, by +3. So that's kind of why. And also interesting fact, I have a C0 child, but if you look at his talents, he has a +1 to his talent, which that's just a special talent child thing. That's I thought someone else did it too, but yeah.
He's special.
But yeah, your C3 for catching is her burst, and then once I get her to C5, she'll have a +3 on her skill as well. Like
Yep.
if you look at my
The constellation thing, for the most part.
Where is my Hazo? I can show you what you look, that's a C6, so I've got a +3 to my skill and a +3 to my burst. If you look here, then you can see you can see this blue, and this is blue as well. So both the skill and the burst are +3'd. So yeah, that is why. Anyways, going back, I don't want my level 60 lighter foliar incision on my Alhaitham. Speaking of which, actually, hold up. Okay, I'll be doing that tomorrow. Anyways. I'm
You only
ready
have
now. Okay.
one copy of Light of Foliar Incision, correct?
2.
Oh. Well, okay.
1 for Alhaitham, 1 for catching.
When'd you pull the second one? Have you just always had the second one?
No, I just pulled it on this banner. I was going for either Absolution or Light of Foliar Incision, and the game was nice to me and gave me Light of Foliar Incision, because if it gave me Absolution, then I was going to have to pull Chloron, and I don't have enough wishes to grab Farina at that point, and I have basically the perfect Farina ready and built, ready to go. I just don't have the character. So that would have been tough. But, because if you look here, where's Layla? Layla's
Catching is built.
But yeah, if you look here, like, entire 4-piece set, I've got all of her, everything's ready to go. And then basically add 19.2% crit rate to this. So it's that 77.9 over 162.
How did I do
Gotcha.
that?
Admiral Bismarck, hello.
So,
Bean says he's all ready now, by the way.
yep, I saw that.
Well, I guess we can go ahead and get started with things.
Yeah. Alright, so with that, well, you guys are going back to the Shadow Realm. Sorry, guys. Back to the Gacha Interact screen. Tough. Alright,
Dude, this cough is so bad.
you know, it would have been funny if you multiplied the novelets on That's true, actually. Bean said it would have been funny if I kept on multiplying the amount of novelettes on the thumbnail for every stream. That's fair, actually. I should have done that. Just more and more. Just make it more additive. Who's going to stop us? Who's going to stop the amount of novelettes on any stream? Alright. Oh, let's
Just-
back up here.
It's co-op mode for Nervalettes. Everyone's doing a charged attack at the same time.
Brr.
Just the amount of
His normal attacks are a little spicy, that's all I gotta say. A little extra.
Just a bit. Just a bit. That's that water's a little bit steaming. No, the faded Gacha Interact screen. Oh, the despair.
Too bad. That was awesome. Dude, I'm so
Bro, I'm
tired.
dying. I'm dying over here. Coughing. If I'm at any point, if I'm quiet, I'm either coughing, hacking up a lung, or just dying, I guess. Bro, I have a very, very high crit ratio on this cough. Okay, every cough is a critical hit. I'm telling you,
That's.
and it hurts.
I'm not sure that's how that works, but you know what? I'll let you have this one.
Excuse me, we play Genshin, okay?
Sadly, we do. No, I'm kidding.
And literally, why is the water spicy? Me.
Why is it so spicy? Holy cow. What a nice picture of Xiao.
Why did you just
Xiao.
critical cough? What's the damage multiplier on that?
Move your
The scales off of my.
Now you don't have anything equipped. This is, by the way, this is like super, super close to like my favorite team with him. Honestly, though, I just like Sean Yoon more, but Farina's probably better teammate. I know people are gonna be like, no, that doesn't make any sense. You're stupid. But like, Farina probably gives a better buff and more damage. So it's like, unless you have one of our Discord members, Sean Yoon, then your Sean Yoon's probably putting out more damage than a normal C0 Farina. How much ER does your cough have? It's coming back pretty quickly. It's definitely got a low energy cost at the least.
I mean, if you don't want me to mute my mic, that's fine, but...
That's a little weird. No, please, for my sake, mute your mic.
Yeah,
Who is...
Everything I say
Seolgi.
must first go through Vixen.
Seolgi.
Seolgi.
I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that person was like, wanted to go. App resin?
Wait.
No, Bean.
You... I can't believe you, Vixen.
Okay, who is this
It's
person
in the contract,
that keeps trying
not
to
to cat.
join the world, by the way? Anyways, scales off of Rift's voice stat, and that's why it does so much damage to him. Fair enough. I had life events to attend to, so I couldn't condense. Oof. That's fair, though. Honestly, like, don't worry about it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, don't. Alright, I will not. Ooh, Blackcliff Pole already on your show, I see. Right, hold up. Av.
Oh, that's right. We're on someone else's account. I just now realized. I don't know why, but for the longest time I just thought that was
why you
your
got no
shout.
head?
And then I was like, wait, you don't have Farina.
Wait, no head? Alright, anyways. Bad joke. Alright, so, I do not know that person. I have a feeling you know that person, now that you've just said that. You know, just gonna be honest
I
with
do
you.
not know that person.
0.1%. I bet. Alright. Going into, right into this, I guess. Going back, he said I can consistently 36 star consistently now, so I'm really pulling and building for fun, question mark. I'm going to send my questions now so I don't forget later. Fair enough. All right. Who should I build next after Claron for optimal fun, of course? Okay, well, hold up. Let's look at your Claron first. Claron's cool. Okay, that's you literally meant you have nothing for your Claron. Got it. Okay. Never mind. Alright, so after you build your Claron, so who should they build next?
I have nothing for my Claron.
Who? Okay.
I don't have her.
Alright. Build your Farazan. That's who I'm gonna say. Build your Farazan next. You've got a great team going here, and by increasing this, you're increasing your animo damage bonus you're giving to your other characters when you use your burst. So I would say increase your Farazan and level this talent. That's just one of the first things. Also, this is extremely good because this is the only thing that really matters with Farazan. Besides like the other stuff, like this isn't necessarily too crazy good. It's really this passive talent. This passive talent. There we go. So extra damage, extra animo damage basically. It's like a buff based off of Farazan's base attack. So yeah, build Farazan. That's what I would say next. What about you, Rift? From just like the first things that you see.
Obviously, I would agree with that because the value is kind of invaluable. I'm gonna assume starred characters means you either at least built them or are building. So I'm gonna assume you're building up the Beto, the whatever else. Catching's not bad, but you just pulled Clarans, so that's really up to you. Tainari's pretty good if you don't have Alhaitham. Especially if you don't have Alhaitham. Tainari's actually very, very good to build, and you have Nahida. As far as valuable 4 stars maybe that you haven't built, definitely build Yao Yao. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and because you are building Farazan, Hazo could be a fun character to use. I think you were talking about, just building characters for fun. Hazo's a lot of fun to use. Sethos is a lot of fun to use. I just recently built him. I would build Kale. She's just valuable. Kirara can be fun, but if you don't need her, if you're using Baiju or whatever. Now, another fun character, though, and one that's actually useful to build, in my opinion, is Toma.
It has been 0 days since Rift has told someone to build their Toma.
All right, you know what? Just
Every time we go to an account and their Toma's a low level, it's, by the way, you could build your Toma. I'm kidding. But no, he is correct though. Everything he said was right. I would say first and foremost, the next character to build after your Chloron would be your Farzan, like we kind of agreed on. I agree very much that obviously since you have Chloron, you're probably not going to need catching. So it's good to kind of stop and not really touch her anymore and not really use her and grinding her and whatnot for the artifacts and whatever weapons and whatnot. He made a very good point about Yao Yao, because if you have this team, these two are great together. So if you throw Yao Yao in the mix, now all you need is either another Dendro character, like your Dendro main character as an off-field, or you could throw in another Electro character for extra help, like Fischl or something like that, for just some extra off-field damage. Or throw in your Kazuha to get that swirl of the Electro and make a really, really good team. I actually made a video on that on my own about Chloron, so if you want to go check that out as well. Kind of going a little bit in depth on how you should kind of use your Chloron, but yeah, I agree. Everything he said, really. Your Hazo, that would be a fun and interesting one. But the next one, I know I made a joke about it, but after your Farzan, and obviously your Chloron, your Farzan, and your Yao Yao, I would say I would definitely heavily agree with Rift on this. Building your Toma next, if you really want to, just because of how strong Burgeon is, and because you have Farina, and you have Yelan and Xingqiu to make some good Burgeon teams, so.
It's an easy team. I mean, you just go full EM and ER. Much like Kazuha, where you don't care too much about the crit, you don't care too much about anything really besides EM, ER.
Yes. But, yeah. Before we go into that, by the way, he did say that he has a 0.1% Neuvillette, so we gotta check it out. So we'll check this out. Boy. Maybe even look at some other character, a few other characters, and then we'll jump in, because that's what we normally do, and I jumped in right into the questions by accident, so my fault. Okay, almost 40,000 HP Neuvillette, pretty good, solid, we like to see it. I'm gonna guess you have, holy cow, okay. You see, I'm at like a 40 over 300, and this is why I hate Akasha, because Akasha's like, and at the end of the day, I'm at like a 77 over 315, but it doesn't take into account your artifact set. It's just looking at your base stats. But still very well built. 70, what's that out? That's a 106 crit rate Rift.
Yeah, that's
105.
You're always critting. It's very consistent.
How consistent? It's like, how often do you crit? I crit.
How often do you crit? Yes.
I don't ever not crit, actually. Sacrificial Jade, very good. Very, very nice. On the 4-piece. Some stats, possibly? Oh my goodness. That's a lot of crit damage. Another...
That's a lot of HP.
Wow. You really said, look, I don't have a perfect piece here. I'm going to guess this was probably on him last. And then you got this piece and was like, you know what? I'm a plus 20 it. And then it just went only to HP and crit damage. And you're like, you know what? One more time. And then went into like crit damage. HP
yeah, you're just sitting there with your mouth gaping while I just...
Like it went,
okay,
the
well,
2 stats. You're like, okay. You know when you like go to an artifact and it's like plus 0 and you're like, okay, I need you to only touch these 2 stats. And then it doesn't. And then there's those times that it only touches those 2 stats and you're like, you know what? I love Genshin. Genshin's the best game ever. Crit rate. Oh my goodness, that's 2 3.9s. That's 2 high rolls. There we go. Some good crit damage. I mean, it rolled into everything. That's pretty nice. HP percent. We like to see that on Neuvillettes. Double HP is probably the best way to go on him for the Sands and Goblet. Double crit. Beautiful piece. on set as well, which allowed you to go for a better circlet. Honestly, that's what I would want, where I could find a better circlet offset. This is exactly like what I would want, but goblets are something else, man. But perfect piece. I mean, once into flat HP. If it was going to go into one of these two flats, you know, glad that it went to the 1 HP stat at least. So pretty good. 2 3.1s, some good medium rolls. That's good. So yeah, I mean, solid C1. But I say if he comes back, Rift was probably quiet because he was hacking up along. But I know Rift loves.
Don't.
But I know you love talking about getting the weapon and how much of a damage boost. What was the number again for the damage boost when you get the weapon with him?
It's around, I think, a 60% increase.
That's just crazy. Like an additional 60%, right?
Right. Like, yeah, if you're doing like, let's say 25, 30,000 damage per tick without his weapon, you get his weapon, you're jumping up to like 40k
Right.
per tick. And so like the increase in DPS that you're getting from that is very, very significant.
Okay, just making sure you didn't have the weapon and you weren't doing that for like a better Neuvillette build or whatnot. But okay, yeah. 10, 10, 6, 7. Cool. So if I say you really don't need to level these. This is really just for like extra little bits of damage. If you crowned this, for me, I'm getting, for every tick that I do in my charge attack when it's crowned, when I do my burst and it hits like a few times in the AoE, I think I hit like two or three times of those same ticks that I would do in a normal attack. So let's say I'm hitting 60k, and then in each tick on the charge attacks. Then every time I use my burst, I'm hitting like 3 of those 360ks. So it is nice to have this, but it's not really necessary, because this is really just, these two are really just for utility at the end of the day. So very good though, very, very nice, well built. Neuvillette, just a very solid Neuvillette. Like, no wonder you can 36 star the Abyss. I'm gonna look at your Zhao. Oh my. Okay.
Once again, man says, I crit.
Yeah, forcing the game. Okay. That really 6.6%, if you don't crit consistently, that 6.6 is putting in work. Like, I'm sorry, man. Let me go back to the chat, because I don't have it pulled up like an idiot. Hold up. I think I can actually. Anyways, Aura said hi, Rift.
Yes, I am communicating in chat.
I mean, if you're gonna be gone in an hour, we can just quickly jump to yours, because I think yours is just a UID, correct?
It should just be a UID.
Okay, we can jump to theirs right after this one then. Just kind of make an executive quick decision. 42k HP, 55 over 1, 200 ER. Holy cow! All right. Anyways, okay.
It's mainly for an Arlecchino review. If there are other questions, though, feel free to ask, and we'll quickly go over.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
ask in the
Sounds
chat
good.
for it.
We will look at your Arlecchino then. Where's my resin best spent in the state of my account right now is what being asked next. Building. Like, it seems like you already have your, so because you have C6, grind the tenacity domain. The reason why you're going to want to grind the tenacity domain, me and Riff talked about this a long time ago,
Grind
actually.
Tonacity. Sorry.
Tonacity. Where is it? Did I skip it? I must have skipped. Here. If you look at the tenacity domain, it's not really the 2-piece, but the 4-piece. So every time an elemental skill hits an opponent, the attack of the all nearby party members is increased by 20%. Don't really care about the shield increase. So 20% attack, right? Because the rest of it you can't really use. The reason why tenacity is so well, because it's an elemental skill. Now you're thinking the whole reason you use Farazan though is for her burst. That may be true, but in her C6, the wind's secret ways peripheral winds benefit, which if we go here, this, right? Hold up, I just got out of it. Perfect has 40% increased damage, crit damage when they deal anemo damage, and then when the active character deals damage while affected by Perfect Wind's benefit, they will apply pressured collapse to the opponent damaged. Now, that means that every time you hit something, let's say your Zhao that you're using, plunges and hits an opponent with this on, deals damage, while affected by the Perfect Wind's benefit that you're going to be using from the burst, they will apply pressurized collapse, which you get from the skill, right? So this is a skill hit. The vortex damage is considered elemental skill damage. All of this pressurized collapse, is a skill hit. What that means is that every time you're doing your burst and you basically go into that little triangle formation that she does, with her burst, it's like that tetrahedron that tries to like go into this like triangle and hits like all three corners consistently, back and forth. Use that. That'll be constantly hitting the pressurized collapse over and over and over and over again, which means that your burst has effectively now consistently hitting burst hits, obviously, but also each time it hits a corner, it's doing a pressurized collapse, which is skill damage, which then we bring back to tenacity, which is, this is an every 3-second rotation thing, so it's not very good for characters that don't have their skills consistently hitting. So without the C6, this doesn't work on Farazan, and so the 4-piece emblem that you were using makes sense. But what you're going to want to do in the future is running the 4-piece tenacity with the C6.
Indeed.
Hopefully that was a good and fast enough explanation. If it wasn't, I'm sorry. But yeah, so resin, yeah, I mean, would you agree with just basically building the Farazan and your Chloron at the same time?
Yes, I don't think you can regret building Farazan. She's so valuable.
Right.
And you can really feel the difference between using her and not using her in the team.
Yeah. I would say the first thing is, while you're building your Chloron, get these characters both to level 80 or 80 out of 90 or whatever you're going to do. And then as soon as you do that, then, for instance, for Chloron, you're probably going to want to go on the 4-piece Mère Chaussée. And then while you're grinding this set for her, take the bad pieces that you get. Once you're done getting talents up and you're getting levels and everything on both of these characters, then take everything. Once you start grinding artifacts for the two characters, put everything you have into Mère Chaussée, and all the bad pieces that you're not going to use, throw into the Tenacity Strongbox. And then just get your Farazan pieces that way. And then once your Chloron's built, then just go full force into the Tenacity domain. Hopefully that was good.
Yes.
Third question, Rift, if you want to take this one. What is the biggest weakness of my account?
Biggest weakness of the account. This is gonna sound so... You're gonna make fun of me again. But... Okay. Let's start from the beginning. You have Hydra DPS and Neverlet. You have Ayaka. You've got Arlecchino. You've got Zhao. Yeah. So... We're missing, as far as the elements go, at least. We're missing Geo. Well, you just pulled Cloran. So... I guess it would be a Dendro and a Geo DPS, but we know you have Tainari, so you can just build him. And honestly, Nahida herself is so powerful, even off field, that you're okay in the Dendro department just because you have Nahida. But you could build your Tainari, and that won't be a waste. Geo, you can get away with not ever having, just because we all know the state of Geo. But if that's something you want to go after, you could look at a character like Navia. You could pull Zhongli. Zhongli's just great to have as a flex anyways. I don't think you can regret a Zhongli. Now, if that's something you just don't want, you don't want to shield her, I get that. It's totally fine. I do see you have Noelle built, though, so if that's what you're seeing in a Geo DPS and you're satisfied with that, then that's totally okay. That's actually where I'm at. My best DPS in the Geo department is Noelle, and maybe my Ningguang, who knows. The biggest weakness, though, that I would say... Excuse my throat and everything. And once again, Vixen's gonna make fun of me for this. But I think it's having a not built Toma. Because that's such a that's such a powerful team to have, that Virgin team. And there's a lot of scenarios in the game and even in the Abyss where it proves to be very helpful to actually have, at least as an option. I also don't know if you have Chevreuse at all. If you do have Chevreuse, definitely build. If you don't, I think she becomes a character you might want to look at possibly getting. Now, we always usually advise not pulling specifically for 4 stars just because they're not guaranteed. But she's one of those characters that, if you wanted to, I think it's perfectly justified to try to get her because she's one of those invaluable 4 stars. She completely changes the game. Other than that, though, I don't think there's other things. I would just say maybe look into trying to get Chevreuse, and maybe build Toma.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, to an extent, I don't, I think that's just where me and Riff kind of just go separately, which is why I think it's so good to have multiple people on, for instance, Genshin, Gacha Interact, sorry, almost went back to the old name. But, I mean, this just goes to show how different people look at the game, right? So, because, we both have different opinions even when we make videos, we kind of lean on each other to kind of combine our ideas together to give you guys content. And so, at the end of the day, there's going to be multiple ways you can go about something. Personally, for Rift, it's going to be, hey, look for Chevreuse to make an overload team, but specifically, go build your Toma. For me, I don't feel like you'd necessarily need it, I would say my account is, I wouldn't say necessarily super similar, to your account. I probably just have more built characters than you and more characters, but I would say in general, your account is at the level, I guess you could say, than as mine and Rift's. You're at the point where you're 36 starring the Abyss, you're not having too many problems. You're kind of just pulling for fun factor now, so what do you want to do? So I think that's more what happens. Personally, for me, you are in a build phase right now because we are coming into Natlan. So pulling characters and whatnot, for most people, if they're already kind of set for characters, I would say just wait for Natlan to come out with new cool things because that's going to be the biggest pull for everybody. Is you don't want to start pulling for characters now or even at the beginning of Natlan like 5.0 and 5.1 because you don't know if they're necessarily going to be great. Wait for that quote-unquote goated character. For instance, Neverlight came in 4.1, Farina in 4.2. Pulling those characters when they come out in Natlan and just saving is probably going to be your best bet. But personally, I mean, I don't have Burgeon built on my account, and I go through the Abyss perfectly fine by just strong-arming the game and just, yes, my characters are good enough. So I feel like you can do a lot with the account that you already have. So personally, I would say if you're going to, where's the weakness on your account? I wouldn't really say you necessarily have one. I would say just building your Chloron and then possibly a better Dendro DPS. But I wouldn't really say that you have a huge weakness. I think your quote-unquote weakness isn't an element or a reaction right now. Your weakness is just build some characters up, like your Farazan and your Chloron, obviously, that you're building, so. But that's, take both of our suggestions with a grain of salt. For instance, me, I just go at the game a little bit differently than Rift. So if you're like, well, I'd rather listen to Rift, then go ahead. Go build your Toma, go build your other characters that you're like, I want to have these kind of cool niche teams that I have fun with. Go do that. But if you're more on the side of like, I just want, something that I know is going to do well for the future, for the Abyss, or just for cool gameplay, then be like, okay, I'm just going to wait and kind of like figure out where I want to put my stuff at, where I want to pull for my next character on my account.
Right, and I did forget to say, like, that's me trying to look for a weakness. Like Vixen said, you're really in a fine spot.
You asked.
You're not suffering.
Yeah. He asked, is Chevreuse worth building pre C6? 110%. I'm pretty sure me and Rift are on the same opinion on this one. 110%. She is so worth building.
Oh yep, definitely.
All right.
Actually, what is my Chevreuse? Now I'm curious.
But yes, I think I don't even have a high copy of her. I definitely don't have her C6, and Rift went for a damage build. I went for a support build, and they both worked extremely well. So, last question though. We kind of took extra time on this. Our bad. But flexing all my showcase characters. Okay, yes. Let's look at, I guess, we'll quickly run through your account for just some showcases. Okay, so who are they? Okay, so we've got Neuvillette, Yelan, so 3 Hydros, Animo. Okay, you two. All right, memorize this rift. All right, we're gonna go and check them out. Okay.
What am I memorizing?
Nope, never mind. I think I got it.
Okay.
Okay. Neuvillette was first. We already looked at him. Farina, actually, we already looked at her. Yelan. 30,000 HP. Great crit ratio. Good ER. Yep. Good. On Favbo, you'll love to see it with a high crit. 4-piece. Whoa. That's nice. I saw an onset. C1. That's nice. 279.
Ooh.
Got some extra damage out of the skill. Cool. Cool looking build. Good build on your Yelan. Just solid. Xiao. I think we already looked at him, but a 93 over 190.
Yep.
Blacklift pole. Solid. 2-piece. Solid. If you want to go and grind your Zhao, I would. This is like my version of Rift's Toma idea. If you really want to, after you're done with all the characters that you're building, you're waiting for new characters to pull in Natlan, you could try to go for a 4-piece or maybe just, I don't know, like a 4-piece Vermilion on your Zhao. But that is so far like I main Zhao, it's not even funny. 1099, solid build in your Zhao. No wonder you're doing great things in the Abyss, and it's going to be even better once you can get Farazan up. Okay, Bennett. 26k HP, 56 over 137, 215
Where
ER.
did that come from?
It's a crit damage build. I know Rift loves to see those.
Oh yeah. No, damage on support characters is fun.
Boom. Crowned Burst, you'll love to see it. There, everything's set. Solid build on him. Xiangling. 324 EM. The 53 over 136. 214 ER as well. So honestly, oh my goodness, a solid build on her. The catch, good. 4-piece emblem. Did you get another onset? Dude, what's up with you and onsets? Holy cow. Only touched crit damage. Oh, you're at the plus 18, you're waiting. You're like, I don't want. Oh, wait, I think this was. We already looked at your characters on your showcase, I think, yesterday. C6. Solid. I can't remember who else was in your showcase. I think Xingqiu, right? 53 over 115, 200 ER. Sacrificial.
Very good.
4-piece emblem. Dude. Okay, I thought you had another onset, I was about to say. Got a lot of C6 4-stars. That's good. 158. Nice. Solid. I think that was it. I'm gonna take a peek at your Arlecchino though, real quick. 38 over 140. Okay, no, you don't have all the stuff. Okay, I feel bad now. I will not look at it anymore. My fault. Yeah, that's probably why you didn't tell me to look at it. You're like, she's not built yet. Solid. Ooh, nice. I'm gonna steal a peek at your. That's goated. Very nice. Nice weapon. Nice. Okay, sorry. Okay. Looked at all your stuff. Very good looking characters. Very good looking account. Quick overview. Build your Farazan. Next character that you can pull right now, besides 5 stars and like going after anything like that, possibly look at Chevers. Resin. Build your Chloron and your Farazan, then build them on their artifact sets. Go into Marshal Saith, Strongbox, everything that's bad into Tenacity. Once you're done with that, both those characters are fully built. Go back and either look at getting a crap ton of Mora and a crap ton of Heroes Wit so that you can be set for new characters in the future, or be either, one of me or Rift's idea, go for building some extra characters, like for instance if you get Chevers in the future, or you could run into building your Toma, or you could better build your Zhao on Vermilion. So, up to you. Toma's probably going to be easier to build than Zhao, because with Zhao you're going to be min-maxing on Vermilion. So, but you can strongbox his set as well, Vermilion right now. So, either way though, whatever you do, take everything we say with a grain of salt and play the game how you want to play it. Is that a good speed
Good
run? Hopefully.
disclaimer.
Put her
Yeah,
on another
yeah.
banner, you cowards. Yes. For servers.
That and Kave.
No, screw Kave. I'm gonna get everybody mad in the chat. Okay. Alright. We said we were looking at Aura, correct?
Yes, Aura has to go in about 20-30 minutes
Okay, account review.
or less.
If you have any questions, Aura, as well, while you just sent that to me in the personal DM, your account information, also send me any questions you have, or in the chat itself. You said that it was just regular Arlecchino. Just looking at your Arlecchino. But if you do have any other questions, right? That was the correct thing, right, Rift?
Sorry, say that one more time.
It's the. Hold up. What's it called? Just the Arlecchino, correct?
And the characters in the showcase, just some general advice. What direction to go for building.
Okay. I want you to look at my showcase characters. Okay. By the way, it seems like I'm getting an account error. So either the password or the
If you're
or the
yeah,
or the
or
thing
if you
itself.
are logged into Genshin elsewhere, it can also cause that.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, if you are logged in Genshin, just close the game. You don't have to log out. You can just close the game. I didn't know
Yeah,
that was a
guys,
thing.
I'm so happy that I have my C0 Kave. So happy.
I'm logged in using Facebook. Oh, okay, that's what you're talking about. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, so you didn't use the actual. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. Never done this before, so this is gonna be a first.
Yeah, I've never done that before either.
Kind of forgot about the other things on the bottom, to be honest with you.
Yeah, really.
Does that work?
When you sign in everywhere using Google, and then when you actually for the first time don't do that, you're like, wait, what was my password?
It is still saying that the. Hey, Facebook bad. Okay, hold up. Yeah, let's try it. Hold up, let's try this. Still says that the password is incorrect, or the account itself, the email. How's it?
3 passwords, and I use them for everything. Vixen knows one of them.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie, Chief. I have the memory of a goldfish, so don't worry. I don't remember anything. You could sure go back to our DMs and delete everything. I won't remember one. I don't even remember a letter. I could guess what one of the letters or numbers is. No clue what it is.
Bean, that's like my circlet on Yelan, except reverse. It's like I have a crit rate circlet on my Yelan with like 28% crit damage. 49 crit value on the flower. That's impressive. That's almost perfect basically. I don't know if that one can be replaced.
What can be replaced?
A 49 crit value. I mean, the highest possible is 54. And that, so it's really just in the rolls
For what?
themselves. We're talking about a flower on Beans Yelan.
Hmm.
Bear with us. We're having some technical difficulties.
Yes.
Account prudential difficulties, to be specific.
Just waiting. I am trying something else.
Holy crit damage.
Hmm.
You know what? I'm gonna say that from now on. Just be in the real world, someone tells me something unbelievable, I'm just like, oh my dear, crit damage, holy goodness, okay, wow. And they're like, what are you talking about? Oh, nothing.
You'll probably get shunned.
What do you mean? I already do get shot.
Tough. I would like to fight Facebook right now. Facebook, let's throw hands.
Declaring war on Facebook.
Yep.
Alright, where's Elon Musk?
That's
Where's...
not the wrong one, Chief. That's X. That's Twitter.
He owns everything.
Why are you whispering?
I don't know.
He can hear us. He's in my walls actually, so that's probably why.
Just knocking on the other side of the wall. Hey, side note.
Sorry, I was hoping if I spammed my space bar that the Facebook would work, but it keeps on giving. Okay, hold on.
Must be like, don't tell lies. You're fine in the pyro department, okay? Your C3 Yoimiya says otherwise.
Okay, hold up. I'm gonna stop streaming to you, by the way, Chief. I'm gonna do something else real quick.
Basically.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. It's weird. I'm like going into it, but it's not. It just doesn't work, and I don't know why. Why aren't you being? Why are you being so bad? Why, game? What did I ever do to you? Except get mad at you every 4 seconds for not giving me a good artifact roll. I would never do that though. I love Genshin too much. I would never get mad at Genshin. Never.
Right.
Let's test that out.
Did you guys hear about that Hoyo Animal Crossing game? Saw it on Tecto's channel. It looks like it could be so fun. I don't... Wait.
Wait, what happened?
Like a new... Oh, yeah. No. I know what you're talking about, Cosplay now. I had to, like... Hold up. What are we... What? Yeah. It did look interesting, that's for sure. I am a former Animal Crossing player. I played City Folk on the Wii. I played New Leaf on the 3DS. And I did play a good bit of New Horizons.
Am I just weird for not playing Animal Crossing, or...
Well, no, definitely not. It's just, it's a sim game that's not designed for everyone. I will give it that.
Like, I think while everybody else was, like, playing that, I was either getting screeched at or screeching at people online on the PlayStation, so playing COD. So while everybody else was having core memories of, like, happiness, I was playing Wii, getting beat by that one guy in, like, Wii Sports Resort. I was playing GameCube. I was playing PlayStation, playing some, like, Madden games or something, and COD. Played a lot of COD. Probably at an age that I shouldn't be playing COD. Honestly, that might be why I get rage-induced so quickly and easily by Genshin. Just saying.
Excuse you says, I had a problem with logging in with Gmail once. I had to create an HoYoverse account and connect my Gmail. I don't know if we have time for that kind of thing.
Yeah. What we'll do while they are fixing...
I can still look at Showcase just with the UID. We may not be able to log in
That's what I'm saying. We can...
to the account, but we can still look at your Showcase.
Which you said is probably going to work anyways, which is I think what we're doing anyways.
Right, for the most part. So,
Yes.
sorry about that, Aura.
If it changes though, we will try to do that. Okay. Oh, okay. Hold up.
I'm just now seeing these messages. Gotta be like,
Okay. Hold up, we're trying something new.
never played Animal Crossing. That's okay. Just that's a personal problem, so it's okay. Sends me the Kave sticker. Who's that? Like I don't. Who's that?
Oh, come on. That slot. Bruh. The position was in slot. Stupid game.
Are you talking about that puzzle piece for the verification?
Yeah, I barely moved it like half an inch over. And it was like... Sorry, Chief.
Sorry, you're a robot.
Like, I'm not a robot. You're a robot.
I'm just gonna fight the Ubiquitous Baptist real quick.
God does that to people. That's fair. Yeah. I wouldn't say that I'm like, I get like, I don't know. At least in stream and whatnot, I think I'm pretty chill. And even in like the actual, like whenever we talk and we play the game or whatever, I think I'm pretty chill. But as soon as I get into a competitive game, I'm a very competitive person. Although I don't sound like it. I sound like I have RBF. Does that make any sense? Like, I look like it as well, but I also sound like it. I don't know why. That's just how it is. That's just how life is. You know, you just gotta roll with the punches. Rift, on the other hand, Rift does not look like that, I promise. Nor does he really get mad at much, so. Oh, okay. I think the only time I've ever heard you actually get mad at Genshin or something like that was... No, Destiny, actually.
Me mad at Genshin? I could never.
You mad at Destiny?
I'm such a Doro. I'm such a Doro in this community. Oh, man.
Bro, how? I don't think Genshin wants me to get into Aura's account.
Oof. Kave is not forgotten. Forgotten with an O. On the end. He's very relevant, thank you very much. Agreed.
My goodness. Why is this game so annoying?
Good
I'm making
question.
sure I'm like copy pasting too. Like I'm not like trying to type it in myself. I'm trying to be I'm gonna go have to play a competitive game later today or something like that.
It's okay, we'll play Rocket League later.
I don't know if I want to do that.
You're like,
Then I'm
"Yes."
just gonna have a bad day. Like, I swear if I go through this authentication and you're like, you didn't, I swear I'm gonna break my table. Problem is that it's glass, so I can't do that. But my desk is like made out of glass, at least the top part. So if I punched, I can't like, I can't do anything. I could punch my like, because like that's money. Oh, dude, if I kicked my PC, I'm not sure I could ever recover. I can't. My
Life
mic
is
is in front
over.
of my face. My headset's on my head. There's nothing in punching distance. I don't even want to punch. I'm just trying to figure out a way to, like, maybe if I just get angry, you know? Be like Hulk.
How to get angry 101 with Vixen.
Punch something close by. Preferably not a person or something that costs money. So, like, your leg. Just saying. Punch your leg. I don't know. I honestly have no clue. Or you could find a punching bag. Imagine
Did you
you're just
just
like,
say Gur? Yes, yes, he did just say Gur.
did I just say Gur?
I think I heard that too.
Kill me, please. Dude, I'm gonna die already, so it's okay. If I'm cringe while I'm at it, I'm cringe while I'm at it. But at this point, I'm about to, like... I can't say what I want to say. I am trying everything, Aura, I swear. I'm, like, even trying things that you're sending me that don't even make sense, okay? And I'm trying, like, every combination of like, username, email, and password. It's just not working. Oh, dude, Genshin does not want me in this account. Maybe I'm jumping between accounts too much that the game's like, no, stop it. No, don't open up Star Rail. What the heck?
He tries to get in someone else's account, and all you hear is the Star Rail theme.
I'm just like,
Do.
huh? No one even invited you.
Wuthering Waves opens. What?
Oh no, I have to play Wuthering Waves now. That's crazy.
That next up. Xenostones. What? This game isn't even out. I didn't even download. What? Nope,
Okay,
you're
hold
playing
up.
this now.
I have an idea. Okay. Okay, I closed the game. I'm opening it back up. Okay, opened. Okay. No.
I would never get mad at Genshin unless some abyss mage looked at me, and then I was sent into the everlasting spiral abyss. That is one little dinky bubble, and then feel like I want to maul every human.
Okay, we're gonna try one more thing, Aura, and then I will jump to someone else. You know what I hate? As I already know this is not gonna work. Because you... Yeah, it didn't work. Sorry, Chief. Alright, we're gonna jump to someone else.
Oof.
Um,
Do you have the UID? I can share the UID.
I already have the UID. We're just gonna do that for right now.
Yeah.
So let me do this and go to...
And just pull up the showcase. I think the one time I got mad at Genshin was when I was first trying one of the combat events with the 2 fire lectors that had absurd health bars. Fair enough.
Huh?
What's up? I'll up in the chat.
Okay. So now Discord doesn't want to... Dude. Today's... Oh, what's up, Ilop? Today is an annoying experience. I'll tell you that for free.
Of course, it autocorrects my word to Isle. That's what I wanted to say.
Okay, there we go. Dear goodness graciousness. Great balls of fire. Alright. Okay. We are here. Finally.
We are here.
Let me go back to Rift.
Yes.
Okay. Camera? There we go. Alright, now you can see in time with me
Nice green.
and whatever. Alright, so looking at your novelette. It's been a hot minute till we got here, but we got to it finally. Okay, Prototype Amber. Great. 35,000 HP. Solid. And then while you did that, you also had Hydro Damage bonus. That's fair. If you have an HP percent weapon, it's smart to go with the Hydro Damage bonus goblet. 45 over 150. Good. Nice. Seems like you're still building. Fair enough. You know, getting there, getting there. 55, so it makes sense. Solid character, though. Onset circlet. Fair. Yep. This is good. Arlecchino. 47 over 120. 4-piece Glad with Primordial. Nice.
This novelette needs more water.
What?
Mondstadt's water. Okay, sorry. I cannot do anything because my voice is just dead.
10, 6, 6. Very good. I mean, you've got the build already ready and set to go. Probably just a little bit more crit rate, but good looking Arlecchino. Like your character's looking good. Sacrificial. 343 EM.
Someone said fiscal. Right.
No.
Okay,
You're done.
Yeah.
You need, just go home. Okay. Just
All right.
go
Yeah.
home.
I'll just,
Yep,
like
just-
leave. I
Yep.
can just.
Yeah. It's okay.
Let me just.
There we go. All right. So anyway, guys, we are going to be doing stuff without Rift now. I'm kidding. With Nahida, what I would say, go triple EM if you can on this. Obviously, I know you're building, so you know it's gonna take time. But getting the 4-piece on Deepwood is solid. Getting more EM though is gonna help you a lot, especially when you get your burst, because then you're getting as much EM to your other teammates as possible. But in general, you know, so it looks like you're still working on it, so fair enough. Kazuha, same thing. Try to get some more EM because he gives a buff based off of this to other characters. You really only need 140 to 160 ER on him, so if you could find an offset EM stuff, you know, in EM stuff is very difficult to find. So I know that it's not necessarily super easy, but yeah.
Yeah, I would agree. You're doing fine on the ER. 180s, perfect. Good enough. If anything, too much.
Yeah. Xingqiu, 205 ER, solid. 4-piece emblem, solid. That's kind of all you really care too much about. C1. I've got to remember that, you know, you're still getting to the end game of the game, so fair enough. But honestly, for where you're at, very well built characters for like where you're at in the game. Solid teams and solid characters.
Heading in the right direction for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Get the right sets.
Cool. So I would, once again, look for either another pyro damage bonus goblet, which, you know, damage bonus goblets are difficult to find, so I understand. Just trying to find either an attack percent or an EM, probably specifically, with some good crit rate on it, pieces is probably going to help you out a lot. It looks like you're leveling a lot of your artifacts, though. The only one who you have leveled the most is Nolet. The other characters seem like, and Arlecchino, but other characters seem like they need some work, which, once again, is going to come with time, which I can tell you're still building and everything, so. But your characters, honestly, are, like Riff said, you're in the right direction. C6, Strong Link, very nice. This is only going to get better with Kuki. I would personally go for a different build on this. Probably just looking for like a 2-piece EM and a 2-piece EM or something like that. 2-piece HP, 2-piece EM, something like that. Because you want as much elemental mastery for your Kuki as possible. Unless you're going a healing route, then you're going to want as much HP as possible. Because if you're creating hyper blooms with Kuki, then you're going to want her to hit high numbers for you, so you have some off-field damage. So I would probably get off Golden Troop, just because her skill damage itself, even max level, probably even with a 4-piece Golden Troop, doesn't do necessarily anything crazy. And then also, by using your skill and whatnot on the hyper blooms, the 4-piece doesn't go into effect on those hyper blooms. Good looking on the right direction for your Yoimiya though. R3 Rust with 4-piece Shimenawas.
Yeah, looking good.
You've got some solid characters. Obviously, you're just, you know, still getting to the point where you can grind out the separate characters that you need.
And I don't know if you already talked about it or not, but on the Arlecchino, I noticed while playing actually with Aura last night, we had an HP main stat on the circlet, which I did want to point that out. Like, make sure, try to go for a crit in the main stat. It's a lot of stat you can get out of there because you're already sitting at a 47 over 119. If you just make that circlet, let's say crit damage main stat, you're looking at like almost 180, or you are looking at 180 at a level 20 circlet.
Yeah, I would say honestly even crit rate probably would be a better position, just because you don't, getting crit rate on her is a pain in the butt. So having her crit consistently is probably going to be better than having just a higher crit damage and not critting as often. Because her attack and everything does enough in the meantime. But yeah, I agree. HP percent's not necessary, but I'm just guessing that that's the only piece that they really have on Glad.
Yes, and that's what I thought as well. For sake of the 4-piece.
But yeah, you know, you're headed in a very, very good direction. But yeah, I think, you know, just take the time. I think you're at the point where you're done playing characters. You're just at the point of just take the next few versions and just build heavy, go heavy into building. And hopefully the artifact luck will be on your side. We can all hope for. But yeah,
Yeah.
very good build.
Hopefully
Though.
that answered all the questions, Aura.
Yes, your Arlecchino looks good. Yeah, like you said, Rift. Go for a crit circlet. Preferably, in my personal opinion, if you can't get to a 60% crit rate from your other substats, go for a crit rate circlet. Just because Primordial and her personal weapon are super low on crit rate, so if you don't have a lot of crit rate from your other pieces, she really does like a high amount of crit rate. But yeah, all right.
Or my name cards.
What happened?
Oh, or I was just asking, how are my name cards?
Your name? Wait, what is that? What is she talking about?
I'll be honest. I think it's just talking about the card design. Name card. C1 Sethos already. Yeah, no, well, don't. Okay, don't.
Yeah, don't
KMS,
do that. In game maybe, but don't do that.
What team can you use for Abyss? Well, you have Arlecchino and Nervalet. Being the top 2 DPS in the game, build around them. Build one Nervalet team, build one Arlecchino team.
Basically. With Nervalet, you'll probably, if you have Farina, use her. If not, throw... Okay, so honestly, with Arlecchino, all you really need is Bennett, Xingqiu. I kind of want to put your Kazuha with your Nervalet, so put your Kazuha and your Nervalet together. Throw another Hydro in there, like Barbara or something, just for heals. And maybe a Shielder, since you don't have C1. So, you know, Nervalet, Kazuha, Shielder, Healer for that team. Kind of just let Nervalet go hard. The Arlecchino is going to need Vaporize, and the consistency you're going to get out of that is going to come from your Xingqiu. So, and you already have a high enough ER, so you're already kind of helping yourself there on Sacrificial, which is good. But yeah, these two, Bennett in there so that you can have the double Pyro and the attack buff, and then throw your Xiangling or something in there, or maybe another Hydro for Resonance. I don't know, something like that. So you can kind of help yourself out. I don't know, would you agree, Rift?
Yeah, definitely at all costs put Xingqiu with Arlecchino.
If you've already got a 4-man team that doesn't include Kazuha and Xingqiu with Nervalet, that works as well. But yes. Alright, who's next on the agenda?
Believe, according to the list, it's Cram VT.
Oh, Cramity, okay.
Is Cramity in the chat? Is the question.
That's a great question. Okay, this is not an account review, it is a regular UID review. Okay. We're going to be zooming through the rest of these, though, because we are already past an hour and 50 minutes. Alright. And I've got to go around 12, so we're going to be zooming past these. Alright. Let me log back into the game, though. Okay, and there we go. Okay, go here, go here, go here, go here. Search. Boom. Oh, that's such a cute little picture. Okay. Care Bear name card where? Fair. Alright. Nahida. 609 Elemental Mastery. Solid.
Nahida.
Yes. The correct way to say it. 71 over 153. 146 ER. Nice. Go for a little bit of a damage build with your EM. As well. 4-piece. Solid. And triple crowned. Solid Nahida. C0, right? Oh, but you're riding C2, so she's gonna be correct. 69 over 143-ish, something like that. 260 ER. Love to see the 260. Anything around 260 with riding is picture perfect. But a 70, a 1 for 2, having that high crit ratio with a 142 on your crit damage, great. Your pieces have to be amazing. Engulfing, love to see it. I have to see your pieces now. Holy crit. Holy dude, did you only stack into crit rate and crit damage? Holy cow. Dude, you went into an attack percent goblet and sands and still got ER up to 260.
That's a very good Raiden.
Dear goodness. Dude, yeah, you just stacked so easily and heavily into ER. I mean 11%, 16.8, 15.5, and 11.7. Dear goodness. And then she ascends and then her weapon. Wow. C2. Triple crown, I'm going to guess. Or no, you don't need a triple crown. 2, 9, 10. Makes sense. This is all you really need to level. It's really the burst. But you can also do the skill because it can get some helpful damage for some other characters. Very fair. Very good build on your Raiden. Holy cow. Probably the best we're probably going to see right now. 72 over 208. Maybe not. 2300 attack. By the way, your Raiden has 2300 attack before engulfing even has its job to do, by the way. Holy cow. Amos's bow. 4-piece Wanderer's troop. 1069. Dear goodness, that's crazy. Oh, those are good pieces. Double crit. Perfect piece. Holy crit. That's great. My guy, your crit damage is almost as high as your crit rate on your main stat. Holy cow. Okay. You're okay. It's between these two so far that are the best built. Your gun, you and your Raiden are absolutely insane. Those domains must love you. Well, I guess Wanderer's Troop, I guess the drops have been perfect. Another 1 for 2 with 220 ER on your Xingqiu. R5 Sacrificial.
Yeah, that Ganyu was kind of crazy.
Dude, how? Onset. Perfect piece. Yeah,
also, for those of you in the chat, we're looking at Cram VT right now. After that, we have Akun, Saint Inaban, Gabs, then Kapizzle, Luna, and you can see that if you're in the Discord, you can see that in the account review channel as well. If you scroll up a little bit, you can see where we're at. If you look for Cram VT, that's where we're at right now, working our way down.
Okay. 41 over 300. Absolutely insane. And your Hu Tao.
Wow, that's crazy.
4-piece Mère Chaussée. I'm gonna guess you run her with Farina.
I've thought of that before because you get the charge attack damage bonus in the 2-piece. And hey, you're getting crit, so.
Over 200 EM. Holy cow. C0. Dear goodness. Triple nines. Solid builds so far. Holy cow.
That's probably very fun with Farina Shanyun.
Dude, dear goodness. 77 over 212. Or the Kino 2100 attack. Primordial. It's a good second weapon. 4-piece glide. Okay, that makes more sense. It's a little easier to get. But still. Oh my goodness. Great pieces. Great pieces. Great. 14.4%.
Yeah, that's just a little bit good.
1088. Sounds about right. Dear goodness. Great job. Holy cow. 2100 attack. 75 over 180. Weapon. 4-piece desert.
Dear goodness. Also, dear goodness. Hey, that makes me feel better about my sands. It's still better than my sands, but
My goodness, my guy. Step.
oh, wait. Oh. Well, we
Okay.
found a Wanda remain.
Yep.
We found a
53
Wanda
over
remain.
188. With okay, so you don't have the weapon, or else that would have been high. Well, you could have the weapon actually. 160. You might actually have the weapon. Nope. Okay, Fav.
That's an awesome crit for having an ER weapon.
Well, I mean, the only thing he stacks into is crit. Holy cow on his account. HP. I'm surprised you didn't go HP there. Very nice though. Surprisingly, actually not the best build we've seen on your account on your Farina. That's actually insane. And your Farina is good. So to see that she's not like a good build in your account is absolutely insane. Like that's like not that she's
Just a
bad.
bit, Cosby Lock, just a bit.
C2.
But I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell.
21010. Okay. Cramity, you're awesome. I think you are a what's it called? You love Wander, you are a Wanderer main. Holy cow. Absolutely insane. I think they do like Scaramouche, yes, Cosby Luck. Maybe. I'm not 110% sure on that one. But great job, Cramity. Honestly, amazing account. Great. A little bit of a flex, you know, we'd love to see those every once in a while. Okay, so Cramity's done. Okay, so we've got an Asia server, so I've got to switch it up a bit. So we got to go out of Genshin and do... this. Throw up Anka. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we are looking at San Inaban. Or in the Discord. Well, yeah, same thing actually. He is also an otter main. That's who he says he is. So, Neverlet main. Alright. So, C4. Yeah, that makes sense. Wow, okay. It's a little insane. I'm gonna change this over for Rift so he can see in my time. I don't know if you're seeing this, but that's a C4 right there. 49 over 342. And because you have the C2, your crit damage goes up by 42% as well, which you were not seeing here. So he's at a 50 plus 36, so an 86 over 384. That's insane. That's almost 400% crit damage. That's nuts. And almost 40,000 HP as well. I mean, these pieces are perfect as well. Dear goodness.
That's just crazy. I can't. Nope. I thought ours were good too.
Yeah.
Those pieces, oh my goodness.
I mean, he has a Neverlet main, so it would make sense. But dear goodness, I'm gonna guess you're gonna go for that C6. At that point, your C6 is really pushing. Like, I mean, C6 Neverlet can actually, with the R1 even, not even R5, can go into floor 12-3 and solo a boss. So, okay, an OG player has the Festering Desire. Makes sense with the low ID. 84 over 1 for 2 with an 84% crit rate. That's insane. 160 ER. Onset HP percent. The goated crit rate circlet. Holy cow. Okay. That's insane.
Dear
Great job.
goodness.
Obviously, this team is absolutely insane. I'm going to get you through a Gene in there. And your Gene's doing just fine. C1 as well.
2300 attack, 222 ER.
Triple attack with the ER high.
Wow.
Insane. Great job. Holy cow.
This
Dear
isn't
goodness.
this is not an advice. This is just a flex.
Yep, literally. Triple HP. Okay, so you're going for more of the, just the tank build.
60,000 HP.
Never seen somebody R5 and level a bell before, but you know what? It works here.
That is so
141
much
ER.
HP.
That's insane. That's just actually crazy.
89 to 207. Oh.
You could lose 10% crit rate. I'll tell you that for free. Okay, glad. Okay, I thought this was on the new set. I was about to say, I was like, bro, how? Just how? Triple nines, though, great. 90 over 207, 125 ER, 2200 attack with Primordial. Once again, stacking so heavily into crit rate and crit damage. Okay, that is a 50% plus crit value artifact roll. Oh my goodness.
That's. Wait a minute. Hold on. What? Hold on. So, okay, hold on. I'm doing the math right now. 7.8 doubled.
15.6
And then you're
on
gonna
top
add
of 30.1.
38.1. It's a 53.7.
I'm gonna just move on, pretend I didn't see it.
Dude, the only way that's better is you're missing like 0.3% from a crit damage or something like that.
That's just insane. Dear goodness. Okay. C6, perfect. 4, 12, 13. 230. I don't think you have enough ER. 37,000 HP. And this is a physical damage bonus. That's insane. Hey guys, you want to stop scratching my roof, please? No? Okay. Hey, my fault. It just got louder. God, bros need to chill.
They had a personal problem with that request.
I'm trying to stay quiet so you guys can't hear it, but this is insane. It's still coming through, dude. They are going nuts up there. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Can you guys hear that? Am I the only one that can
I
hear
can
that?
hear it through Discord, but
Is it only
it's
when
not
I
that
talk
bad.
or?
Only when you talk, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. All right.
I'm pretty
Anyways,
sure, but that's through Discord. If that's
it's probably different on stream. That's
Tospilox
crazy.
can't hear anything. Haven't actually heard any scratching.
Dear goodness. Okay. It sounds like they're coming through my roof right now. Anyways. All right. 1000 EM already on Kazuo without touching anything. That's insane. 160 ER in the same time as well. Onset Sands. I mean Goblet. Dear goodness. Can't speak. Is insane, by the way, with the crazy amount of everything. Okay. Of course you have a 47,000 HP Zhongli with 140 ER. I would not expect anything less. Dear God. Oh, on a cake, Petra too. Interesting.
Love
All
to
right.
see it.
Triple crown, that's probably why. All right. Dear goodness. A little bit of a damage on the Kazuo. Dear goodness. All right. This is just count flex. Just a count flex on everyone. Why don't you? Solid though. Very, very well built. Nice account. All right. Next. So Akun, or sorry, Sinabon. Thank you. Oh, I think I skipped over Akun. I'm so sorry, Akun. No. I think I accidentally skipped over Akun. Hold up. My bad. Hold up. We're gonna go back. Do this. Akun. As if Akun wants to work.
Akun Anka.
Go to your character. Go to in-game Akun if you want us to see, and click this little button down here.
Actually, I can hop on my Asia server and paste that UID.
Okay, I guess
if you want.
That's just gonna take extra time that we don't necessarily have right now. So we'll come back to you, Akun. Just make sure to go do that if you are in the chat. Riff, do you see him in the chat at all, or?
I haven't yet.
Okay. All right, Akun, if you could go ahead and do that for us, that would be awesome, so that we can see your account. We'd love to see it. Refresh. Okay. We will come back to you though later if need be, and if not, we'll just go to Riff's account. I'll try to just stream it through Discord. Okay, Gabs, this is our account review, so we're gonna do something cool, kind of quick with Gabs. Okay, Gabs, you're up. I'm gonna keep you guys. Dude, we did not get through as many as I thought we were gonna get through today. Holy cow. Just more of us rambling and looking at account reviews. Holy cow. Alright. 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 Not what I wanted. Bad game. Okay, I am logging out of my personal account. I'll jump into yours, Gabs. And then, which he
Is a Europe.
yes, he is EU, specifically UK.
Thank you, official, for the monologue. I did not need that.
Now you know how it feels. Alright, Gabs, if you are in the chat, go ahead and send me the verification so that I can throw it in.
I was able to pull up Akun's.
Okay.
Yes, it should be the description on YouTube. If it's not, let me know. I'll paste you a new one. Okay, so as far as the list goes for Lennon, we still got the one we're doing plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 away, Lennon. It probably won't even be this stream, to be honest.
Yeah.
Alright, so next stream, we're probably going to be a lot more keep into a flow. Like, okay,
We've just
5
hit
10
a lot
minutes
of
per.
We've hit a lot of bumps is the only issue. We just hit a lot of bumps in general with
A lot of new ones today too.
yeah.
That's a good problem to have.
Yes. We've got yeah. I think we just hit a lot of bumps in the road with a few of the different accounts, which is fair, which is fine. It's not really a problem. It's just, well, you know, just took time. That's all. You know, if some people can't necessarily get to the stream either. Like right now, does not seem like Gabs is in the chat.
It's okay. I've been doing reactions in the Discord's chat of which ones we've done as a way to keep track.
Yeah, I'm not getting anything from Gabs. I'm not sure if you are in stream, by the way. But I can get into your account if you don't do the verification. So, we're just gonna, because of timing, we're just gonna have to skip. We'll come back to you at the next stream. But okay.
Then, in that case, next up is Kapizzle.
Yes. By the way, Rift, can you check if you can actually even see their characters, because their account details might be hidden on that last person?
They are hidden.
Okay, that's what I
On
thought.
Akun.
They were hidden on Anka, which is why I couldn't find them in the first place anyways. So that's why I was saying, even if you were able to look at their stuff from that point of view, you know, we wouldn't, neither one of us were going to be able to find it really.
Right.
Okay, logging back into my own account, and then we will take a look at Kapizzle. Okay. So
Thank you. I got the UID for REN in our Discord chat, so it's now in the queue.
all right, so what we're going to do, we're going to finish out 610's UIDs. So Kapizzle, Lunux, J, and Exuberant. We're going to do your 4 UIDs, and then we're going to probably call it an end of the stream. If we can fit one in afterwards, we'll do that. But I've got to dip out at 12. I've got something I have to go do. And we will probably do the next stream sometime in the beginning of next week. Probably not tomorrow. We've got some videos that we're going to be putting out, so we can't necessarily do anything there, but we will be doing the next stream as soon as possible. And we would, like we said, we'll try to blow through these, and hopefully I will try to get to the point where we can, if people are going to be there, you know, if you guys can be there, that would be perfect, because if we're going through yours and I can't get into your character, your account, I mean, I need the verification. It's the only thing sometimes. But yes, search. All right. We are on Schnizzle on my Capizzle. I don't know. All right. Anyways, share this with Rift so he can see, and then you guys need to see because, well, that's the whole point of this. Get out of that. Boom. Just guys, I just put you guys in a loop. All right. Jumping right into Genshin. Okay, going into Capizzle's thing, Lee, just Lee. Arlecchino Dire Bale Moon at Raiden. Fair. Okay. 2154 attack. Solid build. Holy cow. You almost have an 80 over 220. I'm going to guess high crit rate weapon with Glad. If not, if you have her weapon or Primordial and you have like her set, the game loves you and hates me. Okay, I'm scared now. Because even with this weapon, even if it's Glad, that's insane. Getting an almost 80% crit rate with 220 crit damage, absolutely insane on Arlecchino. I threw, I think, 25 fragile resin into this domain and still couldn't get that. An 80 over 220.
Hey Vixen,
How?
can you restart your Discord stream? I can't see it.
Okay.
It's just buffering for me.
Bro, how? This... Rift.
Yeah, those crits are nuts.
Rift. There's a
The
75, 220 on her weapon, on Harmonic.
oh my. See, that's the impressive part because Harmonic has not been out for long enough to like for where I could get good pieces at least. I'm still looking for a Samson Wanderer on Desert Pavilion. That's been out for at least a year. Don't have it.
The funny... Oh my goodness. See, okay, here's the funny thing, right? Is that you've just got crit rate on every piece. It's not that you have, like, high rolls on crit rate. I mean, you got a 9.7 there, a 9.7 there, and a 13.2. Your high one is the 13.2. You don't necessarily have crazy high rolls on all of them, but you just have crit rate, and it went into them once or twice on each one. And that's insane. C1, crazy good. Triple... I'm going to show you why in a second. Why this is absolutely insane, okay? Okay, 2392, 72 over 208.9. I'm going to show you just my first artifact. 18% crit rate.
Dang.
12.4. No crit rate. And is that the problem? I don't know. 3.5. 11.3. How?
I guess so. I don't know. Hey, I can just say it's better than mine.
Goodness, dude. Holy cow. Like,
It's a lot better than mine. So you're doing all right.
Oh my goodness. Just well done. That's just all I can say. And I found
From
Hoyo's
another
favorite.
father main.
Just Hoyo loves you. And you're a 669. You are a very recent player too. Hoyo loves you. Hoyo loves you. Alright. Sorry. Going quickly through this. Great Arlecchino, by the way. Don't want to take away from that. Perfect Arlecchino. Absolutely love it. You're awesome. 1900 attack. 50 over 110, 272 ER. Could probably lose a little bit of ER, but around that 260 range is where she starts to like dive off between 260 and 300. So 260 is the quote-unquote perfect, especially if you have her weapon, because then you gain 30% ER, which you do. So you'll gain 30% ER after you use your burst, which you're just going over the 300, which is fine. Just wanted to say that. But holy cow, perfect. Great build though, great build.
We're going on speedrun mode. I can
Crit
just
damage.
tell.
Holy. Okay.
Oh my
Hard to go
goodness.
crit damage. I mean, fast roll when I see that. And how did you get 270 ER with attack percent Sans? Holy cow. Okay. Okay. Nope. It's okay. It's okay. And you don't have any crit ER on this piece. How?
That's a lot of attack percent.
Okay. Just speedrun. Oh my goodness. It's same C3. Dude, are we the same people? Are like me and you the same people? Because, I mean, my crit ratio is better, but holy cow, the amount of
Well,
ER
they
that
have
you have on
Nagita,
this?
so that's the
Holy
big
cow,
difference.
C3 on this. Yeah, but they don't have Alhaitham. So maybe that's why we just switched characters, I guess. I don't know. Okay, 650. 120 ER. Sacrificial. Nice deep wood set. Not even leveled either. I'm going to guess these are triple... Oh, one's HP percent, attack percent. Yeah, okay. Obviously, you're probably going to want to look for EM pieces on these two, which you probably already know. Just keep that in mind. 686. Cool. It's probably still working on your Nahida. I think she came out quote unquote recently type thing. So you probably like her rerun again. So you probably are just building her a little bit more. Great though. In the right direction. Just remember goblet, circlet, EM. Just go full EM probably. All right. That's an insane amount of EM. Probably want a little bit ER if you're not having any issues with. Yeah, you don't have C1. If you're not having any issues with his burst, then don't worry about it. But if you are, I would say probably go into some some ER a little bit on your pieces. But looking great. 58, 75. Main stat, main stat, main stat. So ER here, ER here. Don't worry about the ER there. If you want, you could lose a little bit of EM to go for some ER. So that's all I would say. But great job though. 899. Kazuha, lover, I can see. Cool. With your Kazuhas, just remember for other people, you don't have to necessarily level his normal attack talent. Doesn't really help you too much, even with the plunge. So, anyways,
Ow.
Bandit just got hit with a rock.
Where'd that come from?
What is that? 20,000. I'm gonna guess a damage build. No. Okay, 180 ER. Fair. Sapwood blade. 30,000 HP. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Not even fully leveled pieces. And you're still at, I'm going to guess you'll probably be at 30,000 HP. Solid. C6. Boom, boom, boom. Crowned burst. You love to see it. Official. Watch out, Cosby lock.
I created another universe and found.
No. 62.2. 160. Crazy. 117 EM. Nice. Huh?
Dear goodness.
Okay.
What?
Working on a 4-piece
wait,
golden
what?
trip, I see.
So like a charged attack official question mark? Like Sethos before Sethos maybe? I don't know what's going on anymore.
Hey, we'll take it. 186. All right. Okay. Much confusion. I think just the crit damage, probably just the main stat. But fair though.
Which yeah, that is fair. If first
Boom,
great
boom, boom.
magic was an accidental, unplanned kind of scenario, pulling for a
Which
different weapon.
Probably because of
Stat stick then for, or I guess the stat bow. for official.
64. Well, no, it's probably because they were going after Crimson Moon Semblance and accidentally got first
Yep.
rate magic.
Probably. Probably. Which you can
64
relate.
over 125. Very nice. 204. Very nice. Nice amount of attack. It's an R3 sacrificial.
I think a lot of people when they look at crit and see less than 100% crit damage, they're instantly turned off, like seeing 80, 90% crit damage. But the caveat is like they have the crit rate. And I'd rather have a 64. I'd rather have it like a 60 to 100 than a 30 to 160. Because
Yeah.
what's the crit damage without the crit rate? You know what I'm saying? It looks less aesthetically less pleasing to the eye, but I think it plays out better in game because you're just critting more.
Bro, even leveled
guess
a
crit
4-star
value is what I'm trying to
artifact,
say.
and it was actually really good. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Imagine if we had like a piece, like an item in the game you got like about every battle pass or something that turned a 4-star into a 5-star. Absolutely insane. C4, well done. 188 or 18389. I can't speak. Holy cow, I can't read either. Very good Xing Cho. Honestly, some great characters so far. 40,000 HP, going for healing and buffing Shevers. 40,000 with 140 ER. She gets her stuff back super. Black Tassel, okay. Song of Days Past, that's actually what I run. Boom. Boom. HP. Boom. ER. EAR and HP main stat. Healing bonus with the HP. Very nice. C6. Okay, that's why your Arlecchino loves you.
Wow.
Oh, wait. C3 Raiden. That's how they got the C6 Shevers. Gotcha. Hopefully you have a C6 Kujosara as
Makes
well.
sense.
That's going to be a goated team. C3 Raiden, C6 Shevers, C6 Bennett, and the C6 Kujosara. Probably
Oh
got
my
an
goodness.
amazing looking account on that team. 110.5. That's fair. Great account. Holy cow. Well, good for you. Good job. Nice. Amazing account. Great job. Very nice. Very well built characters. Yeah, I mean that's all I gotta say. Did we already go through Lunix before?
I don't think we have. No.
Okay.
But the one we just did was Capizzle, correct?
Yes.
All right.
First, maybe I thought for some odd reason I've seen the that thing before. All right. Okay. Here. Boom. Search. Hydrogenic blade of justice. Asked to take anything. No. All right. Oh, that's why. Just hydro. You said just yes to hydro. 33 over 182 with rust. Yeah. I'll probably go for crit rate weapon in the future if you could. But on the 4-piece heart of depth, very nice. Maybe even switch over to a crit rate circlet. But I doubt you want to rebuild. Double crit. Double crit. Nice. Lots of crit damage, holy cow. I mean, you could even try to find like a better goblet with some crit rate instead of the crit damage. Because you could probably lose some crit damage and still be fine. But, looks like a great child. 10, 9, 10. Or 9, 9, 10 technically with the +1. Very nice. Good amount of attack. An okay crit ratio. And then, yeah. I mean, you're hitting pretty often with him, so you're critting every 1 in 3 hits. So that's pretty good, though. It's not terrible. Especially with how, quickly he's doing it. Speaking of speed, 57 over 185 with a Skyward Blade, it looks like. 190 ER. Love to get that burst back. Crit rate increase. Weapon, of course. 4-piece Glad. But I say, this is the secondary set to go for him, right, Rift? After Echoes?
Yeah, I would say so. It's much like Arlecchino with the Fragment, Harmonic Whimsy, whatever. Gladiator works very, very well. If you want to min-max, though, Echoes, for sure. There is the talk of if you have higher ping, don't go for Echoes because it kind of starts to mess with the timing on the effect. I don't know how, like, specifically that works. I just know that's a thing.
Fair enough. Alright. 41,500 HP on Nivelette. 30 over 260. Good, because you'll be a 66 around. 65, 66, something like that. For your crit rate over 260. Fair enough. Weapon. Tome. Good. I'd love to see a good 4-piece. C1, so you don't have to worry about that either. Very nice. You have the weapon and you have the C1. 10, 10, 9. Very good. Solid build. Good HP. Good crit. Yelan. 37 over 160. 220 ER. Good ER. Crit ratio is not terrible. Especially since you have Elegy. There. Nice.
Well, Elegy on Yelan is quite nice.
Yes. I say I would probably go for a crit rate circlet, just so you can crit more often. But once again, that's like we were talking about earlier. Just having a better crit, like trying to hit over that 50 to 60% that's just a
And I can
personal
second
thing I think
that.
for us.
It does feel more comfortable.
4, 8, 9. Yeah, but I guess if you're using Yelan to just apply rather than actually do damage, then
If it's like
you
a
don't have to worry
Dendro
about it.
team, yeah.
But you
Still,
can
I would look into building for damage because she has so much potential for that.
yeah. Especially since you have so much HP as well, so you're already on a good damage route. 2,500 attack. I guess you're on a double attack set. 70 over 200. You gotta be right. Primordial, high base attack. That makes sense. Not double attack, but still. Very good. 10.5% attack. 30. Holy cow. Okay. I can see where most of your attacks come from. Dear goodness. There's a couple hundred attack right on that piece right there. Boom. Okay, perfect. Great looking Zhao. 70 over 200 is insane. 10, 9, 10. Just 2,500 attack with a 70 over 200 is nice. Holy cow. Very, 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 very nice though. Hopefully you got a Farazan to C6 Farazan to help you out there. 170 ER with 852 EM. A nice balance of EM and ER. On Fav. 4-piece. You'll love to see it. Okay, C0. 7, 10, 10. Get some extra damage out of that skill. Nice. Very good. Honestly, it's very well built characters. Some of them I would like a little bit maybe better crit rate so that you can crit a little bit more often, but still very good looking characters. 53 over 220. Solid Wanderer. 2100 attack. Weapon. Yep. Weapon. 2-piece Desert. I guess you're just probably waiting for the sands. Tell me your rift without telling me your rift.
Join the club. Like, wow.
I say his other people's pieces are looking pretty good though compared to yours. Dear goodness. Then again, I think his pieces in general are looking better than most anything. Holy cow. Pieces look great on these characters, by the way, though. Great looking characters. Obviously, I'm gonna guess you're looking for that Sans here, or a Goblet, I guess, whichever one kind of pops up first. Okay, Arlecchino, 2300 attack, 54 over 207. Weapon, nice. Probably looking to get this at some point better. I think they roll with only ER. That's okay. So good looking pieces though here. Probably just waiting for that better piece just for the set, because the set is extremely good. Good amount of crit damage. Double crit. Double crit. What's my attack percent? On set power damage bonus goblet is nice. And it's a good piece too as well. Having the double crit and the attack percent. Crit rate and attack percent heavy with a little bit of extra. Very nice. Just solid build. Just waiting for that flower, which is funny. Usually you get your feathers and flowers first. Usually the game's like, oh yes, take these. Instead, it's funny that you got a good pyro damage bonus, like a very good pyro damage bonus goblet on set before you got like a really, really solid good flower. C1, 986. Honestly, solid built DPSs that you've got here. Except for these two. These other two aren't really, but...
I mean, yeah, but the others, very, very good. Love to see it.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I would say, this is probably more of a flex than anything, just showing your showcase, but like, if I had to give you any like advice, it would be just making your crit a little bit better on your child and your Yelan. But that's it. All right. Going to...
So yeah, we'll get back to Akun and Gabs when they're actually in the stream. That's correct?
What happened?
Akun and Gabs will get back to when they're in the stream, maybe a future stream.
Yeah.
So, all right. So after Lunix, we have just J, the letter J. It's the name in Discord. As America server, Harbinger main. With a little teehee.
One second, I am...
Yeah. I have cleaned up the account review channel a little bit. Like getting rid of messages that aren't UAD messages. Just to keep it a little bit more organized.
Yes.
For that way you guys can also see like the order a lot more clearly.
Doing the hard work out here while I'm over here just like running through accounts. DPS impact, happy to help.
DP.
I can see that. All right.
I love the Wanderer avatar with the Arlecchino friendship name card. I can see the Harbinger in this account. You know.
But I say, not gonna lie. Oh, there's no child up here though. Interesting. But I say, I'm doing the same thing. I'm actually going for every Harbinger. So I got child was actually my first event character. And then I had got Wanderer, and then Arlecchino is like my favorite character in the game. 70 over 220. Very nice. I already love it. 2200 attack.
Crazy.
What R5?
Are they on fragment? R5? Wait a minute. Oh my goodness.
Never mind.
And they're on fragment. Oh my goodness. Well, this is what it looks like to be blessed by the RNG gods.
I mean, the only thing is like, do better on your circlet. But like, really, like at that point, do you need to?
Yeah, for real.
Dear goodness. Yep.
You gotta be careful when telling how to, telling a C6 player how to play, because they'll just be like, crit. Who needs to crit whenever I scale off of?
Okay, 91 over 192.
Oyo versus bank account.
Okay, I'm scared. Hold up. Oh my goodness. Okay, we found a whale.
Another one? Oh,
R1. Oh, boo. Okay, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
that's terrible. Not
Yeah.
R5.
Oh, and
I
you don't
can't
even have
believe-
the 4-piece set. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We're joking. But seriously, though, holy cow. Hold up.
This has officially turned into account roasting.
Okay, I got scared for a second. I thought that was a C6 Tau. All right. Yeah, you love your. I mean, I'm gonna guess that you like. I'm gonna guess that you had to have saved like all the time during Sumeru, besides getting like El Hatham, because, or you just wailed. You just credit card swipe. Great first two characters though, obviously. 30,000 HP, 46 over 317. That's a really good. That's similar to mine. I think you have like 6% more crit damage and like 4% more crit rate, but I have more HP. But very, very solid build. On the C1, no, R1, sorry. 4-piece, very good. Oh my goodness. good pieces.
Basically Cosby lock, yeah.
Nice. I'm about to say, if you have similar stats for crit damage and crit rate on a separate piece of HP percent on a goblet, I would go for that. You could possibly even get your crit ratio better, surprisingly, if you have another double crit. HP percent main stat goblet, I would go for that, just because he works a little bit better on HP percent rather than Hydro damage bonus, but that's just me. 1046, fair enough. Alright, 30,000 HP Yelan, 74 for 278, holy cow. 140
Oh
ER,
my goodness.
R2 Aqua.
That is a good Yelan. That is a good Yelan.
Great. Oh, do you have an onset? That's an onset, alright. That is a piece.
Just a bit.
That's a piece. That's a piece. Okay.
That's a piece.
Dude, that's almost up
Hey,
to my
I mean, okay, well, that was the
17.9.
offset. That was the offset.
Yeah, but it's still a goated offset, too. That's the funny thing. Holy cow. 488. Oh, my goodness, my guys. You guys need to calm down. You guys, I don't know, go touch grass or something. I have no clue. 67 over 260, 252. Okay. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay. Okay. 810. Okay. That's an insane crit ratio, by the way, for a Hu Tao.
What's that crit again? Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Holy cow. Just your pieces, everything. I mean, 21,000. Okay, well, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Al Haytham's HP. Similar to my Al Haytham. I have a 70 something over 200.
Oh, yes. 21,000 HP. Al Haytham.
Why?
See,
Why even R2 it? What's the point?
just keep another copy.
Oh, maybe they were going for Chlorion's weapon. Yeah, they were going for Chlorion's weapon and got Letter Foliar Incision instead.
Hey,
Still good though, I mean, honestly.
feel that.
Let's
Me
say-
with
Honestly,
R2
you
staff.
could have just thrown one of these on Chloron. I know Miss
Yeah.
Splitter is good, but I just made a video on this actually on my personal channel. You could just throw the extra Light of Foliar Incision on your Chloron. I like it actually a little bit better than Miss Splitter, but they're about the same. But anyways, what's done is done. Great looking Alhaitham though. Holy cow, 4-piece, C0, 688. Probably level into your talents a little bit more, but I'm pretty sure you probably stopped that considering you're working on both of these characters at the same time, considering these are the only level 80 characters on your account, so you just got these. And he's already 80 out of 90. I would level him higher just because he is based off reactions, so having a higher level is going to increase those reaction numbers. Chloron, 2000 attack, 58 over 195. I saw you have the R1 Miss Splitter. Nice weapon. Harmonic as well, with a really good crit ratio. 60 over 190 is nice. 181. Yeah, okay, so you're building these two characters. These characters are going to be insane. Cool, great. 80 to Elemental Mastery. 66 over 123. 256 ER. Ingo. Okay, you said screw you to your Raiden if you have her. my Xiangling is going to be better. Very nice. C6. 2, 4, 10. I got nothing to say. Just well done. That's all I really gotta say, I guess. Holy cow. Okay, last one. Last one's gonna be Exuberant, and we're gonna have to go to Anka for that one. Sorry if we are kind of blowing through them, especially if you guys are flexing. It's kind of difficult to, you know, give you guys any suggestions when, you know, your accounts are kind of goated.
It's so good. Like, I still am thinking, like, dude.
That Hu Tao was just still insane, by the way. That was probably my favorite on that account. Not even the Archon, the two Harbingers. My favorite is probably still the Hu Tao. But going over here to Matin, or in our Discord, it
Homa
is
for
Exuberant. So we will, I'll add, oh, nope. If you want to give the up to Jay, by the way, in the Discord, so we know we've done them. Rift. I'm going to do Exuberant right now.
Yes, I've been upvoting the ones we've been doing.
Alright, and I'm going to switch here so Rift can see with me. I did not mean to do that, but whatever. Okay, switch. There you go, now you can see it.
I still have imprint in my mind of that Arlecchino and Wanderer.
Just a C6, just R5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, C0 catching. 2300 attack, 4-piece. Thundering Fury with Mist-Splitter on. Good weapon. 62 over, so a 1 for 3. Great looking. This is almost a perfect 1 for 3, actually. But perfect stats. On-set Goblet is great. Love to see that. That's so good for you. So happy for you. I despise Hu Tao. Or we'll get to her, I guess, in a minute. Great looking catching.
I will take my leave now.
Yikes. Raiden has the catch. Fair enough. C1. Probably going for that C2 whenever she comes back. But very good idea, though, about it. R5 catch works very well on her. 4-piece. Attack percent. Fair enough. Especially because she can turn ER into electro damage bonus. Attack percent is fine. 1900 attack. 55 over 143. That's good. 270 ER. Very nice. Just around that 260 to 270 range.
Let them do as they please.
But yeah. Solid looking characters. Navia. Serpent Spine, 1900. 67 over 210. Okay.
Very good.
2-piece, 2-piece. Oh, yeah, Golden Troop and attack percent. Yep. But I say, I think when we talked about here, we said that that would be good to do the 2-piece Golden Troop because of the extra skill damage you'll get. Not necessarily the 4-piece, but 7-10-6. Good looking Navia. Just, honestly, we haven't seen a Navia actually today, so that was nice to
That
see.
is true. Yeah. Come to think of it. We also haven't seen a Chiori, might I add.
Which I'm okay with. No, I'm kidding. Chiori's cool as a character. She just wasn't exactly what I think I or a lot of people expected. Anyways, R5 Fav Warbow, nice, 30,000 HP, 54 over 167, 214 ER ish, nice. Honestly, solid character. Onset Hydro damage bonus Goblet. Great looking characters. Holy cow. Widsith on Nevelette, which is pretty good. I think that's kind of good, especially with the attack. The crit damage means that. 52 over 230, and you got the 4-piece Marshal Say, so you're going to an 86 over 230. So almost a 1 for 3. Pretty good, pretty good. Onset again. That's 1 onset. 3 onsets. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 characters so far that have onsets. 5. 6. My goodness. 6 out of 8 of your characters have onsets. That's crazy. But great looking. 30,000 HP. Good everything here. If you want, like I've always said with other people, you can go to an HP percent Goblet if that helps you out, because he does do a little bit more damage with it, but Hydro damage isn't necessarily bad either. Staff of Homa. C1 R1 Hu Tao here. Rift. Almost 30,000 HP
Love to
with
see that.
1400
Something you wish
attack.
to report?
200 EM. That's
Go.
nice.
You have my undivided attention.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to get real nitpicky, some people would say that 200 EM is dipping a little too deep into the elemental mastery department. Just for, like, you could stop at 100 and go focusing on like your more crit stats or just HP. I mean, and we're talking like real min maxing, but let's be honest, you don't need that. Your crit's better than mine. Your HP could be more, but like, again, I am nitpicking. your Hu
Yeah.
Tao is clearing that abyss for sure.
Yeah, you're doing just fine, especially since you have some flight HP and some crit damage on this piece of EM.
Yep.
Because it's the only
Yep.
place that the EM's really coming from. But
Yeah,
honestly,
you crown the
solid
normal
build.
and the skill C1, so you're
You're doing
you're
just fine. Vaporizers are looking hot, looking nice. All right, C2 D Luke R1. Actually, I haven't
I
seen
quite
that D Luke either.
literally feel like that position where I'm like, why am I telling you how to have better stats here when it's already better than mine? What am I doing?
82
Let's just
over
go.
157 on the crit ratio, 1600 attack, looking good. 678. Honestly, like I haven't seen a D Luke yet today, so that's kind of nice to see. It's just a vaporized one as well, not necessarily going into Burgeon or whatnot. So good. Official. Take this one
yes.
away.
Exactly, but none of them believed me.
Or don't, you can hand it back to me. So,
I was
that's okay.
sorry.
Take this
I'm
away.
doing like three
Rift,
things at once
just
here.
silence. No, but yeah, so
Yes, official good.
C-
Official good.
C3 official. Obviously, you got the skill here with the +3. 187, 140 ER, on set, goblet, 4-piece, 63, almost a 1 for 3, with Skyward Harp, good amount of base attack so you can make sure she does good damage. Her crits are looking good. Solid built official. I mean, I don't even know what else you want me to say on this one. Just a very good account. And I don't know why you hate Hu Tao with how good your Hu Tao is made. But hey, you're a Raiden main, and that's all that matters. You got some great characters though. Honestly, I could see multiple characters on your account being your main. But yeah. Alright. Well, that is everything for looking at characters. So yeah. Now is the time that we are probably gonna be dipping out. Just saying adios to everyone. But yeah. We will try to do one in the future. If you guys do want to put your UID into anything, you can go ahead and check our Discord down below in the description, or you can go, find it in our main page and going there to find our links.
Never mind. Let
But
them
that
do
will
as
allow
they
you to
please.
kind of do that for that instances. But yeah. So basically, if you guys want to do that, you guys can put your UIDs in there for a further later date account review. Sorry, we couldn't really get to a lot of the other ones today. But we will do ours later because we have a lot more to go through and we will get them done soon.
Yes, it'll be a lot of fun too. I'm excited to see just how crazy these builds can get because we've already seen pretty insane stuff.
Yes, I'm sorry, I'm talking to Aura right now.
Finger next time?
You.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised.
1 second. Yes.
I can't
Yeah.
promise you'll like what you see.
But yeah. I mean, I can try one more time.
Lots of builds. Oh my goodness. All right.
I'm gonna try one more time, and if I can get this working for Aura, we'll do one more account review. But I'm trying anything and everything over here, and it's just.
I mean, if you want to, Magic Lover, yeah. We don't see a lot of Mono Geo stuff.
But say if you also join our Discord, you guys can jump into some of the different channels and just show off your. You can
That
throw
is
a
very
video
true.
in
We
there.
have, yeah. We have a share your builds chat too. Wow,
Yes.
that's pretty crazy. So that's telling me you pretty much have every Geo character.
I'm gonna do trying one more time. Sadly, it just seems like nothing I'm doing is working. Yeah, I don't know what it is, man. For some odd reason,
So- So for the others of you wanting reviews right now, we are done for today. If you still want to be on queue for the next stream, just put that UID in our Discord account review text channel, and you'll be added to the queue that way. But yes, we are done for today.
If you guys, yeah, like we said, we'll do one in the future again. We're super sorry if we couldn't get to yours again today. There was a lot of just hiccups with everything about just getting through different accounts. Some we couldn't even get into. So we're super sorry if we can't get to your account today. We will try to in the future. Once again, just go to our Discord and throw it in there, and we will be trying to speed run the rest at a different date. Sadly today I do have a time crunch on my own personal end. If you guys really want to, if you guys don't want to wait for another account stream or whatever, go into our Discord and just throw up maybe some of your stuff in Akasha and whatever into the Genshin General or something like that, into one of our Discord servers for the the Share Your Builds channel. You guys can just throw your stuff up there if you really want to just show your stuff. But we will be doing them later. We will be going through all of the account reviews that are left in the thing again. But super sorry for anyone we couldn't get to. Yeah, it was just a little difficult for us, really. But I think that's everything we've got for this stream. Thank you guys once again for joining us. Thank you, Bismarck. Thank you. Once again, we did put out a recent video, and we'll be putting out one on Monday, actually, talking about new Wuthering Waves characters. So if you guys are interested about Wuthering Waves, Honkai Star Rail, and especially obviously doing Genshin stuff like we did today, go ahead and like and subscribe. Join as well our Discord. If you guys want to do an account review, you can go through that way. Or if you guys just want to have other people that talk Genshin, you can go ahead and talk in there as well. That's everything we've got for this stream specifically. We'll let you guys know in YouTube as well as our Discord when the next account review is going to be going through once me and Rift figure out our schedules. It should be the earliest it'll probably be is Monday, if not some point in the beginning of next week as well. So thank you guys for joining today. We will do a day 4 and Noctum, I think at the beginning. I did say I will probably just slap 40,000 different novelets on the thumbnail next time. So if I hopefully remember, so. That's everything we've got for this stream, so thank you guys for joining, and we'll see you guys in the next one.